Alright, we are live and ready to go. I just had a little scare. It was like a broadcast error. But we're back. We're good. Alright, so let's get everything together. Make sure we're ready to hunt. I think I got all the gear and equipment. I'm gonna miss this game, I tell you what. Maybe Scarlet and Violet will give us a reason to come back to it. But let's look at our shiny Pokemon that we have to give away. We have Drifloon, we have Akatot, we have Paliswine, Parasect, get those but in the same time, in the same place, and then we have a Yanma. Alright. But without further ado, let the shiny hunt begin. Now if you want a Pokemon, you're going to have to wait until we are done with one area. And also, if you're watching, don't be afraid to like the stream. Don't be afraid to share the stream. And if you are not a subscriber, don't be afraid to subscribe. I think I should probably start my streams with just subscribe, because a lot of people they'll come in the beginning, I guess, just subscribe. If you're a Pokemon fan, subscribe. You do not want to miss out on the Scarlet and Violet madness that is about to ensue in 1 month. In 1 month, Scarlet and Violet madness will ensue. Giveaways, breeding, challenges. So might as well subscribe now and not worry about missing out later. What's with our question marks, huh? Come on. I hope we get a shiny from the start, because it just gives me more motivation when I'm hunting. And always, let me know how my audio is. I'm always self-conscious about that. Obviously, I'm new to streaming, new to YouTube. But I'm not new to Pokemon. Maybe new to some aspects like shiny hunting. Go figure, we're going to the Crimson Violence. And competitive, which I'm looking forward to in Scarlet and Violet. We're going to do some competitive stuff, and we're going to breed for competitive too. So, Wonder Breeders make babies. We make competitive Pokemon as well. So let's go and also, if you are a part of the channel, not now because you're watching the live stream, but always get to enjoy one of the quizzes and see if you get them. Some are easy, some are challenging. But enjoy the quizzes. See if you get them. Let me know if you get them in the comments. And let me know what you think of the hints and all that fun stuff. That's the whole fun of it. Of wondering what the Pokemon is. Because I am the Wonder Breeder. Alright, let's keep going. I just wish there was breeding on Legends Arceus. That way I can keep playing. Well, that's fine. I know there are gonna be eggs and Scarlet Violet. Can we put the Wayfinder there, please? Okay. Let's go. I'm really hoping for the shiny early stream. It just makes everything flow so much better. Alright. Let's go. What's the hunt if it's easy, right? Yes. Geronimo! Was that our I think so. That's a big hunter. Let's go here. I think we gotta go in the cave. We should always go in the cave in general. if we're in the Marylands. Just cause you never know if you'll find yourself in front of a shiny unknown. That's why it's unknown. There. Alright, there's a W. For wonder. Alrighty. Let's fly. Good. I don't need the rain sound to stop being awesome. That's really good news. The rainstorm does not stop anytime soon. Okay, where are we gonna go? Let's go here and then we'll go down there and do that. Alright. Fly. Yeah, if you're watching, like the stream. Giveaways happen in between hunts. So just see what Pokemon you want that are in the thumbnail. And we'll try to see if we can get it to you. And you get to hold on to your shiny Pokemon. It's a giveaway, it's not a trade. Not a shiny for a shiny or anything like that. And you can use those shinies as bargaining chips when you want valuable legendaries and all that. I think the shiny hunt really is going to hype up in Legends Arceus too. Not Legends Arceus, and Scarlet and Violet. A bunch of new shinies. You may have a shiny Pokemon that somebody wants. And you can let you the shiny that you want, so. Alright. Let's fly. If you ever find yourself wondering, look, sorry, I don't know if this got disconnected or buffered, but it should be good now. But yeah, if you're getting a shiny, if you're wanting a shiny, if you're having a shiny, and trading a Pokemon home, it's yours truly. So, enjoy. You're very welcome. Alright, no shinies here. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's go. So this is the part where we give away. We go back to Jubilife Village before we so if nobody wants anything, we go right back to it. Okay. Of course, there's nothing here. Where are my question marks? Let's try that again. I wonder how many Pokemon are going to be in Scarlet and Violet. Hey, Lewis. How are you? Yeah, for you, we talked about in the comments, maybe at the end of the stream, which should be around 9:30 p.m. EST. I'll still be on stream, but we'll just talk about friend codes. my top 10 shinies favorite. I think number 1, maybe a tie, but I'm gonna get out of favoritism of the Pokemon in general. But Scorby is my number 1 favorite. Like, I just love the red. And then it would be Chimchar. And then probably Magikarp because it's like super gold. That's 3. Next, I mean, kind of goes downhill from there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Magikarp. I know Red Gyarados is there somewhere, but it's definitely not one of the top ones. So we'll reserve Red Gyarados. We'll put Red Gyarados 4th, and then we'll move him down every time I think of a better shiny. So let's see. Ooh, the little coastlands. Hello, Nats. I do like shiny Togetic just because it just changes to like 1 color on its front, from red to blue or whatever. It's like that subtle change. But I think that's definitely number 10. Like, that's like my least out of the 10 favorite shiny. It may be bumped down to 11 if I find a better one. But so we got 5. We got 5 more. I do like shiny Kricketot just because I like my gold with shiny, so that kind of pushes Gyarados down. So that's Gyarados would be 5, and then you have shiny Scorby, shiny I think that's how you say it, Scorby, the Scorpion. And then you have shiny Chimchar, shiny Magikarp, shiny Kricketot, and I'm all going from Legends Arceus. If we're gonna go outside of Legends Arceus, obviously shiny Charizard is somewhere there, but shiny Togetic. Let's see. I do like shiny, it's probably my only favorite blue shiny. Shiny Snorunt. So I think it pushes Gyarados down to number 7 too, so yeah, then shiny Snorunt's probably number 6. Oh, shiny shiny, what's this thing called? Oh, shiny Chatot is there too. So shiny Silcoon, not Cascoon, but shiny Silcoon. Shiny Cascoon is just an abomination. But shiny Silcoon, another one of my favorite shinies. Obviously, it's gold. So that's probably before the shiny Snorunt. So it would be shiny Scorby, shiny Chimchar, shiny Magikarp, it doesn't have to be just Legends Arceus, could be, oh, from any gen. Well then, definitely shiny Charizard. I like the black and red. Shiny Mew, I like the blue, shiny Mew. So if it's the top 10, shiny from everywhere, then it would have to start off with still shiny Scorby. I just like how red it is. And then shiny Chimchar, shiny Charizard, shiny Magikarp, and shiny shiny Mew. I'm not sure how many that is, but those are kind of my favorites. After the oh yeah, shiny Chatogs. But after like kind of like shiny, like the first top 3, Chimchar or Scorbunny, Chimchar, and Charizard, it kind of just goes not necessarily downhill, but like just like they kind of all level out the same. I mean, there are shinies that I hate, like shiny Gengar. Like, that's just useless. So there are shinies that I dislike out of that. So I do like a shiny Machop. So yeah, so just like after a while, it just they kind of just blend into one another after the first like top 3. I do like the shiny, the blue Shellos. I like how it's a little bit like bluer. What about you? What are your favorite shinies? I remember when I first started playing the game, I wasn't a big fan of shinies, and I remember I wanted to do like trades, and I'm like, oh, I need that Pokemon, and everybody was like, shiny, shiny, give me shiny, and I was like, oh man, I didn't know how valuable they were until like later on. I think until really Legends Arceus, where I was like, okay, I'm on board with the shiny hunts. Before I was just like, nope, but I know people value them probably way more than I do. That's why it's kind of like fun to give them away, because I was like, oh yeah, I know they're going to be very happy to get that. And my plan for Scarlet and Violet, for those who are listening, whether now, later, or lurking, every shiny that I catch in Scarlet and Violet, I'm giving away. Every shiny is a giveaway shiny. And it's... maybe I'll have a certain time for it, but it's just going... and I know there's shinies because we saw in the... I should probably go here. I should probably save too, just in case. Well, yeah, this is the only place where we go. So yeah. Greninja, I figured, yeah. And Aegislash, yeah. The Hauntage, not Hauntage, Honedge looks really good. It's a really good looking shiny, like that dark red. And Palisand, okay, that's like, I think Palisand is like black, right? Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I figured a lot of people like the Greninja. I don't dislike the Greninja, but I just feel like maybe because it's so popular, I'm just like, I'm not gonna mention shiny Greninja. Everyone likes shiny Greninja. Or black. But yeah. Whoop, there we go. If I see another Parasect, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, I like shinies, but my goodness. Alright. We got 3 shiny Parasects here. This is kind of like shiny dex filler, like if you don't have just in your shiny dex. See, okay, so shinies I dislike shiny Parasect, but hey, for some reason I get a mushroom from the mushroom. That was pretty cool. I can't lie. That was a good encounter. Now I'm feeling good. I feel like shiny luck is high. Find shiny Charizard, yeah. Shiny Rayquaza, yeah. Shiny Routes. Yeah, shiny Routes is pretty cool. It's nice and blue. We missed a thing. Still focused on getting that shiny. Parasect. Said no one ever. I was so distracted by a shiny Parasect, I forgot there could be shiny something else. Shiny Rayquaza. I think it's black too. Black as well, not black 2 as in the Pokemon game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess black shinies are pretty cool. Alright. We got ourselves a Parasites. Now we got 2 shiny Parasites. Because 1 is not enough. Return to the village. What would you say is your favorite gen? 2 and 6. 2 because it was like my. I think this shiny, this Snorlax right here is shiny, by the way. Hello, Giants, Alpha, shiny Snorlax. Yeah, 2 and 6 are my favorite gens. 2 because it was my first like real gen that I got into, and 6 because when I got back into Pokemon. My little sister got me back into it. It was Gen 6 that we were playing. And I always wanted to go back to Kalos. And we still have not yet. I'm hoping in Scarlet and Violet. Probably one of the first things I'm going to do. I'm going to do many first things. But one of the first things I'm going to do is try to get to the end of that. That area where Kalos should be. And try to see if I can go to Kalos. What about you, Lucas? What is your favorite gen? Yeah, they are super cool. What's your favorite gen or gens? But if I had to pick one gen, I would say Gen 6. Just because I know Gen 2 is only my favorite for nostalgia sake. I think I liked my experience more with Gen 6. This was my first Nuzlocke. I failed X and Y Nuzlocke, but I passed the ORAS Nuzlocke. So, yeah, Gen 6 is my favorite. And I'm hoping to go back to Kalos. If I don't go back to Kalos and Scarlet and Violet, my heart just might break. Just might break. Might cry a little. Same. Okay, so 6 is the same for you, or the same that you hope to go back to Kalos. And I'm sure if you hope to go back to Kalos, that means 6 is your favorite, right? So yeah, so definitely Gen 6 is where it's at. And I think because it was like the first time like we had it in 3D, but just the Gen 6 Pokemon were just so cool. My favorite, I think, Gen 6 Pokemon is the Fletchling line. So I like, I'm not even sure, I think that's Gen 6, right? Yeah, I think Gen 6. So I missed Gen 5, so some of the Pokemon I don't even know were introduced in Gen 5, but I think Fletchling was definitely introduced in Gen 6, and so that was my favorite Pokemon. And I hope to catch one in Scarlet and Violet. Did you hear that Go-Go is going to come in Scarlet and Violet? Yes, there will be a Go-Go. I saw in the trailers that there is a Go-Go's, and I'm excited about that. And so, what are we going to do? Gen 6 was peak Pokemon, I agree. First Ray. And welcome to the stream. Definitely like, if you're already subscribed, thank you. If you're not, please do, and thank you for subscribing. And if you're interested in any giveaways, I'm giving away shiny Pokemon once I'm done with this little thing here, this little search here. So that's when the giveaways happen if you're interested in the giveaway. But definitely like, subscribe, share, let people know, because honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm just killing time for Scarlet and Violet. That's when this channel is really going to, like I said, challenges. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of version exclusive Pokemon, so if you can't get it in Scarlet, or if you have Violet, whatever you can't, if you can't get it wherever you can't get it, you'll get it here. Hopefully, Go-Go gets a buff, yes. Hopefully it gets a nice evolution, maybe even a third evolution, so stand by because we got some Abra here, and sometimes Abras can be shiny because they go away so fast. So let's scare these Abra away, but try to stay into the grass. Alright. Scare easy. Might get a shiny. Nah, it's fine. Alright, doesn't look like it. And we don't want to mess with Kadabra. Kadabras are dangerous. So yeah, yeah, I'm hoping Go-Go, you know, maybe an evolution, a regional form. I hope they play around a little bit more with forums. I don't look at leaks. I don't do leaks here. So one thing I don't do is leaks, and I don't do hack Pokemon. So if you guys are interested in not being like spoiled or whatever, you don't want to worry about me here. But yeah, so Scarlet and Violet season is going to be kind of like my season to kind of experiment with streaming. Sword and Shield was my experiment with competitive. I had fun with that. I had a nice team. I had the 2 stars on my team was the Tyranitar and the Corsola, not Cursula, but Corsola. That was my staller at the end of the fight, where everything is gone. I just stall them out until I win the fight. And sometimes you gotta play it that way. But anywho, yeah. So Scarlet and Violet is gonna be giveaways, challenges, version exclusive mostly. There's another type of Pokemon that I'm gonna give away that I'm not going to spoil. But when the game comes out, you'll know. And so all my Legends Arceus stuff and Sword and Shield stuff and BDSP stuff is going to be deleted from this channel. The egg quizzes are still going to be there. Obviously, it's kind of the Wonder Breeder theme now. A lot of people like those videos, so they're going to stay. All the egg videos are going to stay. You might see more egg hatching videos from Scarlet and Violet, so you have to get your guessing hat on that one. But I'm going to basically redo the whole entire channel, but not in a way that the people who liked are not going to like it. I mean, they're going to like it even more because it's just going to be more stuff to do and more stuff to enjoy. So I'm just basically stalling time until Scarlet and Violet comes out, trying to get the channel out there, because once Scarlet and Violet comes out, I don't want people missing out on giveaways and stuff like that. So spread the word out there, share it on your social media, let people know that people are giving away shinies. If you've ever gotten a shiny, I can almost guarantee it, if you ever gotten a shiny Pokemon Home, that's not hacked, and that's like not a legendary or anything, it's probably me. So, and I'm giving away every single shiny that I run into in Gen 9. Now, Gen 10, I don't know. It's 3 years probably from now, but in Gen 9, I'm giving away every single shiny, all time, forever. Forever shiny giveaway guarantee for Gen 9. So yeah, so let people know. I don't care what it is, even if it's like the coolest looking shiny. Whoa! If this is a shiny Paris, I'm gonna lose my mind. It is a shiny Paris. What is going on? This is like, oh, you want a shiny? We'll give you a shiny, but we'll give you your least favorite shiny. Let's see. Let's get Smoke Bomb. May go on a bit longer. Why? Let's save them. Great. Let's save. We need a shiny anyway. Maybe they might increase the shinies from, from 1,800 to 1,400. Or sorry, it's from 1 to 8,000. Isn't it already 1,000? Oh, you mean for like this gen? Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. Maybe they will. That'd be pretty cool. Increase the shiny odds. I mean, I like that we have very low shiny odds in this game. I wouldn't mind really challenging myself. Oh my goodness. I'm like Nimona here when it comes to Pokeballs, but now this thing is not. Hopefully they don't run. Let's see. Let's go. Don't run. Let me catch you. I don't feel like resetting. I really don't. Do not have your guard up. But so yeah, so every single shiny, even if it's a beautiful, what is it? What's this Pokemon? Fido shiny. It looks like a baked dough, and it's like so cool looking and blah blah blah. It's like, nope, I don't care. It's going away. So that's why you want to share with people, let them know that what's going on. Scarlet and Violet is going to be awesome. So there will be lots of stuff to do, lots to enjoy on the channel. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not probably going to have all these high-quality bells and whistles that some of these PokeTubers have with the words on the screen and they disappear and come out and all that stuff. Maybe if I can get an editor one of these days, but that's in the future. But definitely, if you guys have criticism let me know. Like, hey, we want to see more of this. Hey, we want to see less of that. This is for you guys, so. Now, I mean, not everything is going to be like, oh, well, yeah, I'll do that, yeah, that, because then the channel kind of loses luster. But still, advice is definitely helpful. What starter will you choose, Scarlet and Violet? 100% Fuecoco. I always choose fire starters. And I think Fuecoco is the coolest one out of them all. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw Fuecoco, I was really sad because I was like, oh, it's a fire starter, I have to get it, but it doesn't look very cool. But then it instantly grew. Every like time I looked at it, it just grew on me, and I'm like, no, Fuecoco is the best. Like, I can't even remember. As I think of Fuecoco, I can't remember the other shinies or the other starters. Hey Zach, how's it going? Want me to give you a shiny? No, thank you. I do not take shiny, Zach. I just give shiny. Thank you very much. Thanks for the offer. You want a shiny Paris? Do you want a shiny Paris, Zach? But yeah, Zach was making fun of me earlier today. He's one of my buddies. He said he's gonna give me a shiny when I trade because he knows I don't take shinies. No, no, no. No shinies, please. Alright. Alright. So let's look at what happened here. If you guys missed it. For some reason I got a shiny another shiny Parasect and another shiny Paras. And I got them both in the same place last time too. Somebody's playing a cruel joke on me. Somebody's playing a cool shiny joke on me. They're like, oh, what's your least favorite shiny? And honestly, I don't even think the Paris is my least favorite shiny. It goes to, the prize goes to Gengar for that. But what is my least? What I don't like about Paris and Parasect is they're just so annoying. They're just bullies, and not in like the fun way where it's like, okay, guys, you know. No, they just are bullies and you don't like them, and I don't like them, so I'm just like, I don't want to even see your shiny. You're just trying to mind your business, shiny heart, and they just attack you. Not even with cool attacks, just poison and paralysis, and it's no fun. Just got a shiny Bidoof and a Zubat, don't need them. Would you want to give me reviews? I don't think anyone really wants a shiny Bidoof and Zubat, but maybe someone would. But that's fine. I don't want to. I just don't want to exchange shiny. I'd rather just get the shinies here on stream and then give them away. But thank you though. Thank you, Zach, for the offer. I appreciate it very, very much. And if you know any Pokemon fans in town, definitely share this channel with them as well. Because I don't know if you heard, but I'm doing I have a lot of Scarlet and Violet plans. Even though I'm maining Fuecoco, there might be an appearance of other starters, and that's all I'll say about that. If I say any more, I've said too much, but there might be an appearance of other starter Pokemon. They might show their heads. I covet a shiny, what's it called? Togetic. And don't forget to like the stream, and whoever's liking it, or whoever's watching it. It's always good to like. Lets YouTube know that you like this stuff, and you want to see more of it. I wonder what the egg hatching animation is going to be for Scarlet and Violet. Because I know Pokemon evolve out in the wild. Or, I don't know. I saw one picture where it was like in battle and it was like, congratulations, your Rowlet's evolved into Parillia. So, I don't know how that's all going to work. But I know that evolving happens during the... It can happen during a battle, I think, and it can happen out in the wild. As we saw the Girafarig evolve to Fergaraf in the wild, and the Fanfy into Donphan, and the Noivern into the Navibat into Noivern. We saw those things. So, it can definitely happen. And so, that being said, I wonder if the egg animation is going to happen that same way. That can be really fun. I think it would be different visuals instead of the same old background. Someone said they wish the eggs looked different for each Pokemon, and maybe they will too, so I thought I saw something like that, but I don't know. So yeah, so look forward to more egg hatching videos. Now obviously you're going to have to know the Gen 9 Pokemon. I don't think I'll do too many Gen 9 Pokemon because there's still other Pokemon that need to be done, but I will throw maybe a couple here and there just to see just to show. And I think a lot of people are like losing their mind over the breeding system. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. I think you're just the breeder rather than the nursery, and you can basically breed anywhere. You can just say, you know what, I'm going to have a beach picnic with my Pokemon, and you get an egg. So everyone's like, oh, no more breeding because you can't go to a nursery. And I'm like, yeah, but now I don't have to worry spending however my time, because I thought that once I got the game, I want to just do a lot of breeding, but then I was like, oh boy, I'm going to have to find a nursery. And now I don't have to find a nursery, which makes me happy. I do not need to worry about that. The nursery comes with you. The nursery is at the picnic, basically. You are the nursery. Alrighty. No shiny here. I'm always glad to have a shiny, so even though it's a shiny Parasect in Paris, I'm still glad that I have shinies. Early stream, or just during the stream. Actually, I say early stream, but it's almost over. What is one thing you wish Pokemon would add? So this is very controversial, and I understand it more now that I don't want it as much as I used to want it. And they're starting to do this with Let's Go command, but I think they can go a little bit further. And I want to say action-based battles, so not just turn-based. Like, remember in what was it? I want to say 7, where they had Battle Royale or whatever, and it was a little bit different. I thought they were going to give you action-based battles, but no. It's like action RPG style battles and they're kind of doing this with Let's Go. But what I mean is like I can choose what attacks my Pokemon does. Like I get to control my Pokemon, right? And the 4 face buttons, since there are 4 attacks. The 4 face buttons are the attacks. And you can kind of dodge and stuff like that. I'll tell you something else that I would like to be added. They don't do this in battling, but... so you got the 4 face buttons, and it's each different attack. And it doesn't have to be the main battling mechanic, but as the Let's Go command is in the Starfall Street, with Team Star and Scarlet and Violet, I want something like that, where like they experiment with... let's save here so that we can either go to Alabaster Iceland. We're going to go to Alabaster Iceland first since we didn't go there. So action-based battle, maybe like a sub thing. And if you don't do action-based battles, a way to dodge and dodge attacks in turn-based. Like maybe there's a meter that slides back and forth, and if you press the button in the right time, you will be able to dodge the attack. Maybe they could put as an option in competitive, yeah, and then make it an option competitive. That would be pretty cool. I would really appreciate that. But like I said, I don't see them doing that. So the best thing would be like a dodge mechanic, where like that sliding bar goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then you just press a button. And if you press the right button during your opponent's attack, you have a chance of them missing. So like, you ever watch the anime and they're like, "Hey, Pikachu, dodge that attack," you know, they can dodge it in the show. Why not? It should have been added, in my opinion. You know what else should have been added? A fast travel point for up here. Just saying. What about you? What would be your favorite? Anyone, Ludus or anyone else in the comment or in the chat, what would you guys wish that Pokemon would add? Those are the two things for me. There's another one I would say, since I'm thinking about it, like being able to ride your own Pokemon. Like I don't like this like ride Pokemon thing. This is probably an unpopular opinion or whatever, but I'm not a big fan of ride Pokemon, like the whole Kyurem and Marathon thing. I'm just gonna have to get over it. But I wish you can choose your own Pokemon to ride, and like so bringing HMs back, but in a more like, okay, well you can, if it's rideable, it's rideable. Like in Let's Go, you can ride an Arcanine or something like that, or something like that, but more like HM TM type thing. Would be my other thing to add. But if I had to choose, it would be action-based battles. Do we want to hunt this? Oh, we're not hunting the Oshawott today. I'm done. I give up on Oshawott. That was an early giveaway. I gave away an Oshawott, which I want to give away during the mass giveaway for Scarlet and Violet release, which is on the 10th of November. But I'll just... The Oshawott that I gave away will just be seen as an early giveaway for an early subscriber. But yeah, so I'm curious to know what your guys' desire for the book. Maybe they could. Well, yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see. Voice control, like saying Pikachu use Thunderbolt. Oh, that'd be cool. I feel like, didn't they have like a long time ago in the ancient time of Pokemania, Zach? Didn't they have Let's Go Pikachu? No, it wasn't Let's Go Pikachu. It was Hey You Pikachu or something like that. And you can talk to them. And I feel like we were so close to have that with Gen 6, because the 3DS had like a voice thing. So I don't know. I thought they put that in Gen 6, or I thought that was gonna be in Gen 6, and I don't know why it wasn't. But I felt like that existed at some point, where you can talk to your Pokemon and be like, do this, do that. Maybe Hey You Pikachu Insta4. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Maybe like to add more creativity, like. For example, in the anime, Ash uses more moves to help the battle instead of damage. Like, he used Iron on Pokemon. Yes. Or, Pokemon Underground. Or, I think it was like, when Pikachu was fighting Surge or whatever, his tail, like, stuck in the ground or something like that. So, like, yeah, like, more, like, defensive stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Or, like if you have a Pokemon that uses Dig, you can use, like, this attack that, like, makes Dig useless. I think the only attack that makes Dig useless is Earthquake, but like you can like shock the ground or something, you know. And then you can shock the ground, and then the Dig Pokemon gets electrocuted or something like that. Or I think Rhyhorn, like Ash told Pikachu to shock Rhyhorn's horn or something like that, and that was like a conductive or something. But yeah, so. Yeah, so it was Hey You Pikachu, Zach, going back to what you were saying about that. I remember, yeah, I feel like, this has nothing to do with Pokemon, but I remember with the 3DS, they had, like, you can, like, blow on the screen or whatever, and I remember I was playing Professor Layton. It's a really good puzzle game, and I just couldn't figure out this puzzle, and I was just so upset, and I kind of like sighed and like breathed out, and then the puzzle moved, and I was like, oh, you have to blow on it. So that was a really cool thing, and I thought that, for some reason, I thought that was going to happen in Gen 6. I was like, okay, look, you have 3DS, you can speak into the things. I know you can talk to the Pokemon in the Pokemon ME thing, but you couldn't really talk with them in the other thing. So it seems like we all want to kind of, the battle system to kind of be revamped, but I feel like the battle system is so sacred, like people are just like, no, don't touch the battle system. You know, but it's like, come on, let's add something there. Like, Lotus, you were saying, like, some extra attack that can be defensive, or, like I was saying with the whole, like, sliding scale of just, like, being able to dodge an attack or make it, the attack miss, or give a chance to make it miss more often. Something like that, I think would be super cool. I would love that. Like, Pokken Tournament, I really like. Okay, so if you're not going to do competitive like that, what I would really like is Pokken Tournament 2. You can have all your Pokemon in the game. And not only that, remember in Pokemon Stadium, there was like the Petite Cup and all these different like cups. You can do that too. Like, you can have a Petite Cup. Like, you can only use first stage Pokemon or baby Pokemon. And Pokemon, what's it called? Pokken Tournament 2. And you can transfer all your Pokemon from every game, from Pokemon Home basically, and put them in there. I think that would be really cool. I would be very, very satisfied for something like that. If they can't be being watched, I can't. I need to get out of here fast. And yeah, you can just transfer them, and then the moves kind of transfer over too. That'd be pretty cool. Rental Pokemon from Stadium 1 and 2. Okay. But don't they have rental Pokemon in don't you guys, can you rent Pokemon to battle in Sword and Shield? Is that? Or were you just saying your favorite feature from Pokemon or something? But let me know. But yeah, so I would really like it if they if you can, or they could do Pokemon Stadium, new Pokemon Stadium, like, you know, like new Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Stadium, and just you streamline competitive through there. And so every Pokemon that you have from Pokemon Home or whatever it may be, you can just throw them in there and just like have a field day. But definitely have some type of turn-based battle, or not action-based battle. Come on, get down there, Burger. We don't got time for this. I'm not a huge fan of the controls of Legends Arceus. Sometimes it's... Alright, no shiny here. I thought that glint of the ore was shiny. But it was not. No, Sword and Shield don't mainly stay in 1 and 2. Battle Revolution, Battle Frontier did. Oh, okay. I thought they were rental. I think you can rent a team in Sword and Shield. I never did that. I always wanted to battle with my own team. That's when I just started getting into competitive with Sword and Shield. So definitely look forward to some competitive stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna reset. It's gonna get loud. Definitely look forward to some competitive stuff in Scarlet and Violet 2 on the tail end of the season. So maybe at the end of like the 3-year mark, I'm gonna be like huge into competitive. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna get competitive at all, but like most of my breeding is gonna be based on competitive. I'm gonna try to really get competitive too. Like I know people who love the game, but they're not into competitive. So I might think Zach is one of them. I might try to get Zach into competitive. Yeah, so look forward to that. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here, guys. I want to go here, and then we'll go here. And then we'll kind of put the stream to an end. I think it's going to be the last one we'll do. And Lotus, then we'll talk about, you'll let me know what Pokemon you want. And then we'll try to get to Pokemon Home while on stream. I'll just be in Judo Life. Well, I will have to transfer Pokemon Home and play Pokemon Home while moving, but yeah. We'll see how that works. Alrighty. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see a lot more competitive stuff. I want to see new Pokemon Stadium 2. Pardon, new Pokemon Stadium, and none of that. You have to block Pokemon. You can't get this Pokemon there. Every single Pokemon should be invited, and you can use any Pokemon you want. It's competitive, and it's like linked to competitive. It's like very. I think that'd be the best way to do it. That way, you can just play your different games. To at least breathe some life back into Sword and Shield. Because you get to choose your Sword and Shield Pokemon that can only be caught in there, and like train them up. You know, IVs, EVs, all that. And maybe you can have a casual mode too for people who don't know about IVs and EVs. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm looking in my crystal ball, looking into the future. There's definitely gonna be a new Pokemon Stadium. It's gonna happen. You know how they had new Pokemon Snap? There's gonna be a new Pokemon Stadium. However they structure it, I'm not gonna say it's the way I want it to be structured. But there's definitely gonna be a new Pokemon Stadium. Maybe there'll be a Pokken Tournament too. I don't see that, but I'm actually gonna double down. I'm gonna go a little further. 2023. The next. I think I'm being watched, but let's see. Nope. Yeah. The next. I want to go here, so let's put my wayfinder there. The next Pokemon Presents. The next brand new game, because we have to have something new. We're not getting Pokemon Sleep, so don't worry about that. Sorry, those who want Pokemon Sleep. I know there are people who want it. I'm not saying I'm one of those people who want Pokemon Sleep, but I'm not saying I'm one of those people who do not want Pokemon Sleep. I don't think we're getting Pokemon Sleep. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But definitely the next game that's going to be announced in February is new Pokemon Stadium. Now, I'm not a credible source or anything like that. Like, I got some inside information. I just feel it in my bones. We're getting a new Pokemon Stadium next year, 2023. Subscribe and like, just to see if I was right, so I can laugh about it. If you're watching and not commenting, because I know sometimes there are people who watch and they won't comment, or if you're watching later, this video gets out there somehow, and people are excited to see Shiny Paris and Parasect get caught, because I think that's the only shiny we're getting in this stream. Unless somehow some magical shiny sound comes by my ears and saves the shiny day. We're not. But anyway, yeah, so it's like, so come back and say, I told you so. And then that'll be it. That'll be the most exciting thing. After, obviously, a new Pokemon Stadium, which of course I'll be getting and maybe even streaming. I do want to probably stream some Pokken stuff. I mean, I was into Pokken for a while, but started getting really... I got out for a moment and I got bad at it. I was like rank C at one point. That's interesting rank to get to. D and E are very low. But rank C in Pokken is pretty high. You really gotta be tough stuff to play those games. to play that game. Really, it's only one game. There is deluxe, but technically it's 2 games, but it's just 1 game. Alrighty, unless we get a shiny at this point. Hoping for a remaster of Coliseum or DX or XD. Yeah, I heard XD was really good, and I know I'm one of those people, one of the 1% of the people who never played the either of those games. I took a Pokemon hiatus at one point in my life, and those games came out during that time, so I never got to play those games. All right, so Ludus, if you're still there. Tell me what Pokemon you want. If not, then we'll have to do this giveaway another time. I'll give you some time. But yeah, remaster Pokemon Coliseum. XD. I don't see them doing that. It's possible. I just don't see the Pokemon Company putting effort into doing that. I really don't. But I'm gonna end the stream here at 9:30. I know Ludus wanted to trade, but here's the thing. Oh, there you are. What shinies do you have available? Let me see. Wait, I'll show you what we have available. We have Drifloon, we have Kricketot. What shinies do you have available? Here are the shinies that I have available. I think we will. Yeah, just tell me what you want. First come, first serve. Whoever I see first in the chat. So if you guys want the same shiny or whatever, then unfortunately, whoever mentions it last will have to not enjoy that shiny. Thanks to those who subscribe and like and share. It really does support the channel. Good, yeah. So you want Yanma and Palswine? Usually I only do one, but since you're here, then sorry, first Ray. Ludus, yeah, yeah, Yanma goes first to Ludus. So we'll do I'll do both the Yanma and the Palswine for you, Ludus. Any other first Ray before I trade to Ludus, because we're doing something different with them. They are actually, you can have the Ray. Oh, that's too nice. You guys are too kind. You sure? So you just want the Palswine? Let me know. So I'll trade to Ray first, just because he's I'm assuming Ray would be on the I think they're on Legends Arceus, and Ludus, you're on Home. So just let me know. Yeah, okay. Alright, so Ludus is sure that you can have the Yanma Ray, so we're gonna go into here. It's the last time I tried to give a Pokemon away, somebody snuck it in their code. So you guys are too kind. You guys are awesome. I already know that I'm gonna have an awesome time with you guys, Scarlet and Violet season. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm on Arceus. Okay, so once I get in here, give me your code, and then we'll double check if it's you, because someone tried to technically steal someone else's Pokemon because they logged in with the code. So just whatever your code is, and then Lotus will go into home and I'll guide you through how we're gonna trade for the Palswine. And then we'll end the stream there. So I guess while we're waiting, Lotus, you will have to go to Pokemon Home, and then you would go to the trade option on the app. Let me see, Home, and then yeah, you'll go to the trade option on the app. So start the app up, and don't give me the friend code until I tell you to, just to be safe. And then you'll go to trade, and then you'll go all the way down to friend trade, and then it will say either you don't have any friends or please add friends. And then when you hit add friends, you said you have your own friend code, and so I think it's your own friend code. It doesn't change, and so once you have the code, you just put it in the chat, and then I'll put your friend code in, and then we'll have the friend code, and then I can trade you the Palswine. How do you get the code again? For first Ray, you go down to the lady. I'll get out of here. It's this lady down here. She has like a little bonnet on. She's by the battle area, all the way at the end of Jubilife Village, and you talk to her. Well, I guess I'll add you now. Yeah, you talk to this lady right here, Simona, and then you go talk to her. You say, I want to trade Pokemon. And you say, someone far away, internet, and then you just type in the code, and if I type in the same code you type in, we can trade. RQWSCW. Alright, I sent you the friend code, Lewis. So just let me know when you get it and accept. Yep, that's how it's done, first Ray. And then you connect to the internet, and then you put the code in. Alright, let's go 555 525 3 9. Alright, we're in there. Alright, Ray, I see that's you, so that's your name. I'm assuming, unless there's some strange coincidence that someone started their own thing. Yep, you don't have to give me a shiny. Give me any Pokemon you want, Asterly, I don't care. And there you go. And anyone can get free shinies if they subscribe and hit the bell to know when I go live. Enjoy. Cool. Alright, thank you so much for the Starly. And you enjoy. Hey, no problem. Yay, shiny. Yes, of course not. That's what we do here. I'm glad you're happy. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna back out. There we go. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. We're done with Legends Arceus. We're gonna save. And we're going to get out. So it's gonna get loud. I don't know how to turn the volume down for my Switch, so stand by for that. Actually, yeah, so stand by for that. We're going to go Pokemon Home. And so this is kind of the end of the stream. No more Legends Arceus. We're just gonna trade. Load this house one. Alright, let's go. Let's go Pokemon. I'm sorry if it's louder than normal. Let me know how the sound is on this, by the way, just so I know. Yes, I know I have a bunch of Pokemon. It's a very messy box. Let's do this. My goodness, look at all these boxes all filled up. One of these days, if you guys are interested in a stream like that, I'm going to just clean out the boxes. It's probably going to be when Scarlet and Violet gets Pokemon Home, but let's just move this Paloswine in here. Let's quit. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Pokeball. I'm going to save and exit. Fine. Good, thank you for letting me know the sound is fine. Alright, so I like to close out at home just because I don't want them to say, oh, you're not this and that, so let's trade. You're being returned to the title screen, yeah, because it's okay. Alright, let's do this again. So we're going to trade this. So this is not happening on stream. You guys won't be able to see this, obviously, but we're trading Ludus, a Pokemon. We can get into Pokemon Home. So stand by. And then we're going to end the stream just to know that the trade went through. Friend trade, boom. Waiting for you. I pressed the trade button, so maybe you have to find me and trade. So it's waiting. I don't understand why you can't trade from home on the Switch. That'd be really cool if you can trade. All right, and boom, trade. Yep, ready. Oh, cool. I keep forgetting it's not a Legends Arceus trade, so there's like Pokemon that don't even have to be. And there you go. There's your Paloswine. I hope you enjoy. I'm glad I was able to trade with you. I know it was hard to get it to trade since we don't have the you don't have Legends Arceus, but there you go. So now that's helpful because it lets me know that I can do trades without it. And I don't know, maybe one day in the future I can learn how to broadcast my phone too. But there you go. First time phone trade. Just gonna confirm that you got your Pokemon. Allow this before I end the stream. I'm gonna actually get back at the Legends Arceus just because. Got it. Thanks. Fantastic. All right. I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate, you know, like I said, liking, commenting, sharing, engaging. It's fun. Makes the stream more fun. Even though I like to talk to myself sometimes too, but having people to talk to is also awesome. But whether you're listening now or later,